Imagine for a moment that you had an extremely irate customer, and if you said the wrong thing, it could totally blow a fuse. What would you do? What would you need to do in order to calm the situation down? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with difficult people, how to calm someone down that is mad, that is shouting, that is completely irate. For those of you that are tuning in, first of all, welcome to this video. We are live. This is another episode of Unconscious Communication Secrets. And we are talking to you about how to deal with difficult people, how you can calm someone down that is mad, that is shouting, and how to essentially de-escalate a potentially maddening problem. So first of all, I want you to imagine for a moment if you are watching a movie. In a fight scene, the music, the soundtrack is crazy, it's irate, it's fast, it's fast moving. But you would never put a calming meditative music behind a fight scene because it doesn't work. It doesn't have the right place. So this is just a little bit of a metaphor, and it's a little bit like that when you're trying to calm a situation down. You want to change the tone, the tonality. Now, you've seen these, you've probably been on either side of these yourself. But perhaps you when someone is extremely mad, the last thing that you want to do is add fuel to the fire. Fuel to the fire, as in make things worse by saying the wrong things or making the anger get worse. And when someone's angry, they're looking for something to jump on. And if another person gets angry at the same time, that's going to be a clash. And you've perhaps seen great customer service where someone diffuses a problem because they're able to de-escalate. Now, one thing is important to realize is that energies can multiply with each other. So if you are angry, or somebody that's angry, and the next person gets angry, that just creates more anger and really escalates the problem. And this is where the challenge lies, because when someone gets angry, what do? We want to get angry. If someone shouts, we want to shout, we want to get mad. And on the flip side, if someone is extremely angry, but you get someone that is cool, calm, and collected. That's why I got a picture of a yoga person, someone talking, but having a little bit of a yoga calmness about when they're talking, then they can calm the situation down. And this is what's needed. And I'm going to show you how to do that essentially. But one of the things that is important, because if you look at what I just described, this is very easy to do on a one-on-one conversation. This relates especially with a one-on-one conversation. Obviously, if you have a group of people, then the anger, just like that thing that I showed you, because there are two people making themselves angrier and angrier. However, if you can bring on one person, just speak to one other person, you can calm them down from a situation of crazy mad anger. So in 1993, Chase Manhattan Bank, there was a situation where two gunmen took the bank employees hostage. The bank employees were just starting up the day. They were opening up the bank, and two gunmen came and they took all these employees and they held them hostage. A whole bunch of police came. They cordoned off the streets, everything. And it was a big thing. There was news all over the place. And what happened was they called in a hostage negotiator, a guy by the name of Chris Voss. And they called in this hostage negotiator, and he came into the bank, and his job was to find out a little bit about the hostages, find out a little bit about the gun, the government, and speak to them and calm the situation down. So now this is where it's serious, right? This is not like playing around. He knows that if he says the wrong thing, people's lives are at stake. Okay, so let me repeat that. When we're looking at de-escalating situations, we're like, oh, this customer is mad, or this person's mad, and they're really angry. In a hostage situation, when you're dealing with robbers that are crazily mad and crazily angry, if you say the wrong thing, that leads to one of the hostages dying. So Chris Voss, the hostage negotiator, he gets on the phone and he knows that these robbers, they're upset because their bank robbery has kind of gone wrong, and they needed to calm the situation down. Sorry, give me a second. It looks like I got a bit of a situation at home. Hold on. Sorry, the joys of doing a live video, drama at home. All right, cool. So once again, I apologize about that. Now, so they're bank robbers. It's like I left you on a cliffhanger. So very quick review. 1993, Chase Manhattan. Two gunmen take 3 hostages. They call in a hostage negotiator by the name of Chris Voss. Chris Voss comes in, and people's lives are at stake. So he has to get on the phone and he has to calm down the bank robbers. He knows that they are upset. They are upset. They didn't mean to get caught. They are irate. They're angry. And when they speak on the phone, what are they going to do? The gunmen, they're going to be like, get us whatever we want, or we're going to kill the person, and he knows that if he gets them angrier, what could the risk be? Could accidentally kill somebody. So they need to de-escalate the situation, or Chris needs to de-escalate the situation. And this is where I learned about this, because I initially thought maybe you have to match them first and then bring them down, etc. But he gets on the phone and he speaks very calmly, and he goes, hi there, my name is Chris Voss. I'm going to be your negotiator from now on, and I'm going to take things forward. And the guy gets on the phone and he's like, gets like all angry. And Chris goes, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that both the hostages are safe and that we can come to a calm resolution. And the guy goes, he says something angrily, and Chris maintains a very calm voice, cool, calm, collected voice. And then the guy might say something and Chris would answer. Or sometimes Chris might say, something along the lines of, okay, it seems like we found a car outside. You wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah, that's our driver. You guys scared him off. And he'd ask a question. He needs to gather information, but again, he'd gather it in a very calm way, and he'd just repeat what the person said. He goes, so we scared them off. We scared him off, and the whole time he was just speaking in a calm, collected voice. And what happens is when you speak in what is called the late night DJ voice, what happens? It calms the person down. It is impossible to stay. You need that fuel to stay angry. So when a person's really angry, they're looking for fuel to stay angry. They're looking for something to get them angrier. But if you're denying the person of fuel, it's like a flame that you put a glass over, and it's trying to get more oxygen. But if it can't find it, it just dies out. And sooner or later, the guy just starts to talk very, very calmly. And then when he starts to talk calmly, they have a normalish conversation, as normal as a hostage conversation can go. And he resolves it. And so Here's the late night is the late night DJ voice. Number one, you have to have a desire to work with the person that and help them to resolve this issue, or resolve the situation. Like if you want conflict, obviously this technique won't work. But if you're looking to resolve, if you're looking to calm the person down, if you're looking to get a different resolution, you don't have to agree with everything the person says, by the way. Chris, as a hostage negotiator, wasn't going to give everything the person wanted. However, you got to have a desire to work and help resolve the situation. So that's an underlying principle. Once you have that, then you want to have an extreme calm voice. It's called the late. You imagine a late night DJ, like one of those. Hey, good evening, cool cats. You're tuned in to Radio Late Night with Munir. And it's just a calm, like cool, and it's so difficult to continue staying angry when someone is talking in a way that's trying to resolve and help you, but they're talking in this calm way. It's hard to maintain. You're looking for enough fuel to keep yourself going, but that fuel isn't being provided when you have this calm voice. And then the next thing you want to do is mirror words. Like if you're not sure what to say, because you say the wrong thing, you could potentially get the person angrier. So you may want to mirror words. And mirroring words just means like, you're listening to the person and they say, "Oh, I really want to do this, otherwise I'm not gonna make my flight." And you go, "Make my flight?" And they'll go, "Yeah, because I want," and they're getting it out of their system. They can't get angry because you're asking them for more information on the words that they have said. So you're just repeating the last 3 words that they said, or the last 1 to 3 words that they say, and asking it in a question, but in a very calm way. And that just gets them to slowly calm down while talking, getting stuff out. And you're not saying the wrong thing because you're just asking for more information on what they have said by literally using the words that they have said. So that's one way to really calm a situation down. The ultimate underlying principle is the late night FM DJ voice. Hey, Laura, Laura says, "This is great, Skip." Thanks, Laura. This is great. It's the late night DJ voice. Yeah, appreciate it. Hope you like it. So, yeah, and so to calm a person that is irate, use a calm voice to decelerate. So that's it for today. Hopefully that will help you to manage someone that's going through a tough, someone that is potentially angry, irate, etc., and you want to calm the situation down. The late night DJ voice with an underlying want and desire to help someone is essential. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Peace out, lots of love, and I will catch you on another video very soon. Appreciate you all. Take care and speak to you soon. Bye for now.